contest is brought to you by Undisputed, the pro wrestling card game, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Mike, we're moving on to singles competition back here at CBPW. It's our moment. But singles competition is not normally how we see this next competitor out of the curtain.
The first competitor from the GTA, weighing in at 225 pounds, representing Dynasty, the Takedown King, Jaxon Roy.
Jaxon Roy, a member of Dynasty, alongside Mikey Truth, Sway Archer, and D. Smith, rarely seen on his own, has a huge challenge cut out tonight for him, Veda.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Jaxon in tag team competition, has been very successful with that here at Crossbody. Is a former tag team champion, of course, alongside Mikey Truth. But this is a real singles showcase for Jaxon Roy here tonight against one of Canada's absolute best.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, they call him El Diablo, Gabriel Fuerza.
We've seen El Diablo in a number of matches here at CBPW that were absolute highlights of every event. We know that Fuerza is always looking to steal the show, and honestly, I think he has a pretty good chance here tonight.
Truly one of Canada's best professional wrestlers. He is calm, cool, and collected, a young veteran. El Diablo never fails to impress.
Both of these competitors also renowned for their technical skills. Of course, Jaxon Roy, the takedown king. But you can see right here, Roy does have a clear size advantage over Fuerza.
Will that be enough to overcome the experience advantage from Gabriel Fuerza, who has been making his name along the Canadian independents for a very long time now?
Well, and Mike, I say this all the time, but it's something I have personal experience with as a smaller, allegedly human being. When you're someone like Gabriel Fuerza, you're used to not being the biggest dog in the fight. You have strategies for that. In my opinion, it's Jaxon Roy who might need to combat some of that strategizing from Gabriel Fuerza, but let's see how we start out here.
This is indeed a very interesting matchup as Jaxon Roy snatches the left hand of Gabriel Fuerza.
Wrenching back on the wrist lock, but Fuerza, so quick, able to turn it around into a wrist lock of his own. Roy able to get out of it, and whoa, there's a takedown from the king of said takedowns. And look, he puts up the finger. That's one for him.
Incredibly impressive footwork and maneuvering by the takedown king.
All right, they're back up to their feet, back up even. Back to the lockup. This time, though, it's Fuerza with the advantage. Looks like Jaxon Roy a little shook.
You can absolutely see the difference in experience. Jaxon Roy gets one in and celebrates. Fuerza stays calm, stays cool, knows that he has a long road ahead of him if he wants to defeat the takedown king.
Whoa! Up and over for Fuerza, but a swing and a miss, and gets caught again up on the shoulders. Here's where Roy's size will be an advantage, but Fuerza has that quickness.
Jaxon Roy takes the back of Fuerza once again. Huge takedown by the king.
Fuerza reaching for the ropes, gets rolled up. Just a two. This was almost over really quickly. Rolls through again, shoulders down one more time.
Fuerza defending the takedown here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're looking for a pile driver, but gets dropped, rolls through into a sunset flip. And now it's Roy with the cover, and Fuerza able to get the shoulder up. Whoa!
Deadlift by Jaxon Roy. Oh!
Wait a second. Fuerza has the shoulders down.
We're seeing counters to counters to counters. Veda, this is some incredibly high-level professional wrestling.
All right, Roy says he respects Fuerza and extends the hand.
Fuerza throwing up a diamond here. The Dynasty Diamond.
Wait a second, El Diablo with devilish tactics and snatches on the headlock, bringing Roy down to size, but Roy powers through. And what? Jaxon Roy not going down. Fuerza takes off again. Again steps on the toe.
Oh, kick to the lower back of Jaxon Roy.
Just breaking down Roy. Whoa, another big tackle. But an even bigger tackle by Jaxon Roy gets the advantage again.
Fuerza drops down, but Jaxon Roy hanging on. Gator roll. Fuerza up to his feet.
Whoa! Massive suplex, and Roy immediately goes for the cover. This is where Jaxon Roy really excels, combining that fundamental technical skill with his strength.
Jaxon Roy with the right hand here. Follows it up.
Oh, Fuerza's holding on. And it's Fuerza who fires back with a flurry of blows of his own. Oh, Roy holds
Jaxon
on.
Roy holding onto the rope, goes under. Fuerza goes up and over.
Whoa, it takes down Roy. So far, despite the size and strength differences, this has been a relatively even matchup, each using their strengths to get advantages. See the front row moving out of the way. And oh, what? Just scooped him up like a baby, did Jaxon Roy, and dumps Fuerza on the apron.
Right on that steel beam on the edge of the ring.
Another cover. Fuerza able to kick out the apron, getting a lot of play here tonight. It's almost as if it's the hardest part of the ring. Jaxon Roy, relentless, raining down blows.
Speaking of hardest part of the ring, Veda, the hardest part of the match is when you hit that first wall, when you first realize how an opponent that you may have underestimated is at your level. And I think that's what Fuerza is going through right now.
Yeah, Jaxon Roy has turned around to completely dominate this match. Fuerza needs to find some sort of opening. Fuerza trying to fight his way out here. Oh, but gets rocked again.
Fuerza is looking for those strikes, but it's difficult to actually deal some damage when you're in a non-dominant position.
Jaxon Roy very symbolically holding the center of the ring here as he continues to talk trash. Fuerza again on the run, but he fires back with a lariat. A burst of adrenaline takes down Jaxon Roy at last. Oh, but it is not enough to keep Roy down.
Not a lot of strength behind that cover. Fuerza barely able to hook the leg as Jaxon Roy works his way up to his feet, and Fuerza fires first.
Whoa, Fuerza taken back down.
Double leg takedown, Fuerza.
Oh, this crab has been devastating to so many of Gabriel Fuerza's opponents throughout the years.
He's got it cinched in, but not a lot of pressure.
Whoa. Continuing to wrench back. Roy is reaching for the ropes, and he finally makes it. There is that height, giving him an advantage again.
Fuerza forced to let go of that dominant submission. There he goes one more time. Oh! Drop kick to the back of Jaxon Roy over the second rope. Incredible agility on display here by Gabriel Fuerza.
Roy tossed back in the ring. Fuerza on the outside, but he's got a plan in mind here for sure.
Oh! Slingshotting into that senton.
And now a cover hooks the leg, but it's still not enough.
Stomp to the back here, Gabriel Fuerza firmly in control. Knee on the back, can opener, wrenching on the neck of Jaxon Roy. Gabriel Fuerza has put a target on the back of Jaxon Roy, but also going after those fingers.
Yeah, and he has really turned this match around. Continuing to work over the back is not a bad strategy when you know how to utilize submissions like that Boston Crab.
Kick to the midsection here by Fuerza.
And another one. You can hear the crack on that kick.
It's the ability to adapt and change strategy by Gabriel Fuerza that makes him stand out so much. Obviously, his technical prowess is on display.
Now another cover. Roy was sent sternum first into the turnbuckle, but you're right about that, Mike. Fuerza able to change up the game plan because he has almost an inexhaustible depth to his offense. Now has Roy down on the mat, but Jaxon Roy is starting to fight his way back up to his feet.
Gabriel Fuerza is also no stranger to aerial offense when he needs to pull it out.
Whoa, and fires back with a springboard into a back elbow. That could have been a match ender in any other circumstances, but you can see that Jaxon Roy, just that effort alone has him exhausted.
You rarely see Jaxon Roy springing up on the ropes like this.
Count is now on.
A rare singles outing for Jaxon Roy. Definitely performing beyond expectations.
But I mean, that's a great point, Mike. I mean, normally when we see Jaxon Roy here in CBPW, he has Mikey Truth the tag out to. This time he's going it alone, and right now he is dominating. Whoa, Fuerza slips out from behind. Swing and a miss. And gets caught with a big uppercut. Jaxon Roy is on fire.
Huge knee to the back. Jaxon Roy looking to put away Gabriel Fuerza here. Belly to back.
Oh no, Fuerza so agile on his feet and onto the foot of Jaxon Roy. Now it's Fuerza. Oh no, he got caught and dropped Blue Thunder Bomb straight into the pinfall, and it's still not enough.
Fuerza somehow kicking out of the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Jaxon Roy, slow to get up to his feet. Looked like he was grabbing onto his ankle a little bit there, too. The wear and tear certainly setting in. Whoa. Fuerza doing whatever he can to get some distance here.
Fuerza in the corner. Short kick to the stomach. Follows it up with a series of right hands.
Whoa, Fuerza again. He's looking for that crab. This time, Jaxon Roy knew how to defend it.
Jaxon Roy with a shoulder to the stomach. Whoa, slingshots.
Whoa! Went for the German, but Fuerza again immediately snatching on that crab, and this time it is deep.
Knee on the lower back of Jaxon Roy. This is exactly what Fuerza has been looking for.
Roy is looking around. He's trying to orient himself, trying to figure out if he can get to the ropes. Instead, he's able to roll through.
Sunset flip, but Fuerza kicks out. Jaxon Roy charging in.
Fuerza went up and springs onto the apron.
Oh, huge tornado kick. Gabriel Fuerza. Handspring once again.
This time he nails the cutter. Dragging Roy into position. And now Gabriel Fuerza headed up top, looking for a definitive statement here.
Twisting splash.
2, 1.
There's the high flying of Gabriel Fuerza put into action.
Fuerza, no wasted time though. Was looking for this pile driver before. Can he get it this time? Nails it, bouncing Jaxon Roy off his neck. That's it. 2, 3. Gabriel Fuerza with the win.
And the winner of this match, El Diablo Gabriel Fuerza.
El Diablo with the victory. Matching speed and agility against size and power. This time it's Fuerza with the win. But Mike, to me, Jaxon Roy really proved that he is a threat, not just in the tag division, but as a singles competitor as well.
Could we see Jaxon Roy of Dynasty continue to make his name as a singles competitor here in CBPW?
As Gabriel Fuerza heads to the back, Jaxon Roy, he's looking for the microphone?
Looks like we might hear from Jaxon Roy.
Well, that didn't go the way I expected. But, I know you guys are used to me coming out here with my brothers, Dynasty, Mikey Truth, Sway Archer, Smith. I love those guys to death. But tonight, I wanted to come out here and do this on my own. I wanted to come out here and show the cross-body pro wrestling audience that Jaxon Roy can hang with the best. Gabriel Fuerza, he is one of the best. And I've been waiting for this match for a long time. I've been waiting to show my skills, to show I can do it on my own. I love my brothers, but sometimes I gotta do something on my own. I promise you, this is not the last time you're gonna see the Takedown King. Takedown season is here!
Jaxon Roy with a definitive statement, and Mike, as we look towards 2025, I have a feeling we're going to see more of the Takedown King in both singles and tag competition. This is going to be a problem for all of the crossbody pro wrestling roster.